Yeah, it's a bit precarious.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I could climb it and just get the dead out of it, but
you don't have to do
it's
that.
not a completely dead tree.
I'm gonna try and get it. Smart thing would do is to kick that alder out of the way.
But then we're clear cutting this place, and that's not what we're here to do.
No, I'm gonna try and put it up there, but I can't have you right there.
Okay.
I would like to put it over there.
I'll come in if you're going up there. I thought you were going more towards the shed.
Straight to the transformer doesn't look bad neither. Straight to the transformer doesn't look bad neither, actually. You see that, Sonny? What about straight to the transformer?
Well, it's not gonna hit it, so.
It won't reach it, will it?
Not in a million years.
No, but we got that line up there on the ground. Geez, I don't know if I like this one. If that breaks off the stump, it's going right into that alder. But I'd like to get it by in there.
How long is this bugger?
Oh, but we got that line up there on the ground. Geez, I don't know if I like this one. If that breaks off the stump, it's going right into that alder. But I'd like to get it by in there. Where's the wind blowing?
It's not.
Well, I'm gonna try it, I guess, son. I think I'll get, it's laying hard that way.
Yeah, that's the only way it's laying.
I know.
Yeah, that's the only way it's laying.
I know, so I'd have to get under the lean and throw it up past that crown, you see? Not through it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do, like that. See this?
Good morning, friends. A lot of people maybe won't understand this unless they go to, this doesn't happen every day, and I'm not maximizing the situation. It's just, as a faller, alders kind of have a stigma, okay, of blowing up. they're hardwood. They lean all the time. So you've got hard, brittle wood on a lean with compression and tension most times. And you have to relieve the stump. You have to relieve that in order to get it to do stuff that maybe normally you wouldn't get to happen. There's a video that I use this same technique on. Anyways, friend, I just thought that this video, I did it with the other one I did too. I gave it its own video. Because you know how you're watching a video and then you got one crazy part in the video and it'll sometimes just get lost in there. Well, I'm gonna do this on its own video. But the video, I'm going to link it. It's called Tree Felling Extreme Leaner Stays on Stump. I looked it up, and that one was crazy compared to this one. But it's the similar situation of opening up the undercut, not taking any more backwood. We can talk about this at Buck and Stock if anybody wants to go over this. Raj, do you remember? Roger, do you remember when we showed up at Buck and Stock and people asked me right away? There was a couple of fellas, hey, remember that? And I explained it on there. That was fun. I wish we had a week at Buck and Stock, but we got 3 days, friends. 3 days. And we're going to go over a lot of stuff. We're going to go over a ton of stuff. We're going to kick this filing thing right in the canachas. We're going to spend some time on it at Buck and Stock, one-on-one. You got questions, you come right up and you ask me. So anyways, the leaner. Tree felling, extreme leaner, stays on stump. Check that video out. I'll link it. Over and out, friends.
Okay, we're cut up over here. We are cut up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm right cut up over there. Here's my post of wood right here. Now, this is where you have to be extremely careful. It's not moving. So now, I come in here now. Watch this. Keep your eye on the crown, Sonny. Keep your eye on the crown, Sonny. So initially, what's going to happen is this tree's going to sit on itself now.
Yeah.
See it go? But you've got to keep this in, or it'll just barber check. You've got to keep that notch in there. There it comes. It's coming. You've got to create more space here, or it'll travel and break. See? See what I mean? See, there we go again, friends. Look.
Son of a. I can't believe that hit the ground. I get.
So if I was more prepared on the back cut, I'd have been able to cut it off and drop it in the hole.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But I knew it would crash through there. I was not worried about it because the way I saw it going, it literally stayed right on course.
It went way further than I thought it was going to go. It freaking it ripped the crotch right out of that thing.
And the reason why that did that, friends, look at this back cut. If you go back in time to that alder tree, friends, this was interesting, friends. This thing was leaning hard that way. Again, I didn't hoot and holler like I did on the alder because you see that come, son? Yeah. So my initial undercut, friends, was right here. Okay, right there, and I poured the back to it. Yeah, and then I had to get after it. I had to get in the inside so it would drop and cave on itself and literally get beyond those crowns. It did exactly what we wanted it to. And as it started traveling, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to let it go. I was going to cut it off and drop it in that hole. And I thought, no, it's traveling right up into its in behind. So I just let it go and it come out beautifully. But look at this post, eh? We wouldn't have done this with a dead tree. It won't hang on. That was good.
So friends, here we are. We're back at Jimmy's here. And the sumac, you know when you come back and you look at a job that you just done, it turned out really good, actually. Really good. I'm so glad I left that big freaking leader there. All it's got on it is like enough to sustain that limb. That's it. But you know what's interesting as hell? Check this out. Check these. Look at these wounds. Look at the freaking sap already. Like it's not running. Look at it, friends. Look at this. It's like it's amazing. This is cool. They're all like that. Look. Look at that. See it? These trees are crazy, man. So, you know, this is what you're after here, you see? That's the healing of it. So, and you know, we've got a limb that goes through the maple there. We've created a space for it. They intertwine, they live together. They cohabitate. But, I mean, this yard and everything is, he really, you know, these maples are beautiful, but they are like, there's his house, and he doesn't really have a view of the water, but he likes little shots through the maples, through his window, you see? Those windows there, and then we've created through the years, so we'll have to do this again. And I mean, they're beautiful. They're big, but all this inner growth, see, this is below the window. See the window? It's below here, so that he looks out, but really he can't see a ton, again, like I say. But I remember when I first came here, like it's very established. There was a tree in the back, that spruce tree. It was crazy. We got a truckload out of the spiral thinning and the cable embracing. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, friends, this thing, it turned out nice. I just want to show you this again. So, but there's water in here, like, yeah, like it's moist in here. So here we are. Here it is. It's got great symmetry. Look at it from back here, friends. I didn't really get back here like that. Look at the crown in it. Nice crown, straight down. Hey, it's really not bad. Nice little leader shooting straight up there to counterbalance the side weight. It's beautiful, actually. It's got great symmetry. So I'm happy with this. I'm very happy. Yeah, good. Very good. It's a glorious day. I'm running the little Ranger today, just ripping around doing stuff, mailing axes. And I'm just coming to see Jimmy to get paid. And just thought I'd flick on the, this is a great big Deodora. And what it did, friends, is it came over on Jim's side of the property when he was renoing. You see, It's actually a big tree. I cabled it, as a matter of fact. But you can see Jimmy wanted it taken right back to the property line, which is here, you see. But I got pretty close with keeping it green. And I trimmed this side a bit too, just to keep it normal. But it was quite a feat at that time, just because it was a big tree with big foliage. The limbs came right out to here, like right out to this side here, you see. So it's greening up nice. You can't see in it anymore. There's the big wounds there. There's one right there. See it? Right there. Sorry, friends. It's filming in my hand, but see? Right there. Boom. That camera's nuts. Hey, look at it pick up the finger. It's crazy. But they were bigger cuts than I wanted to do. But he wanted it back. He did not want this here. And there's the spruce. You know, these are the bigger trees. This has come quite nicely. It's done really well. The yard's looking really good. Really good. Yeah. There we come. Here we come into the sumac again. This little concrete. And then in we come to the sumac. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be just fine. Sorry, friends. There we go. Yeah. All right. Hey. It's quite nice. Jimmy doesn't know I'm here yet. He could be out the back. Should we go see if he's out the back, friends? Let's go see. He's probably not. There's this roaster. Okay. He's probably playing pool. It's so shady from these cedars here. Oh, see, here's the beach. You got to see the beach. So here's the backyard. We're totally in the shade. These are the city cedars. Okay, so it's quite shady in here, and then the other half of the house is not. But this is the backyard. This is a golf course. But friends, we've been in the beach a few times aerating it, and he likes. See, to me, it needs nothing. You see what I mean? It's beautiful. The symmetry is gorgeous, but Jim wants it thinner, and you got to be careful what you do to these. You got to do it right. You've got to leave leaders back on. You can't just strip out the inside of a tree. You're going to get tip heavy and it's going to bust. You've got to leave foliage out and also back. See up and through here, like look how this looks. You see, it's nice. We've aerated it a couple of times, but he wants more. And I try to stay out of this tree. I do, friends. I try and stay out of it. Look at it. It's not tall. It might be 40 foot tall. But it is a beautiful, beautiful beech tree. And, you know, we can go up and prune some more, but I'm not going to wreck it. I'm not going to be the one to wreck it. I tend to take a little less than most trimmers do. I do. I'm known for it. I take less because you can always come back rather than taking too much. Okay, friends. Thanks for hanging out, cruising around this yard with me. We'll catch you on the next video. Over and out. Well, I'll be darned. There's a man who, I think I may have done this shout out. I'm not positive if I have, but it's very important to me that I get it out there. So, David freaking Scatchard. David, I know you watch the channel. I know you're from the UK, I believe. Listen to that. I know, I believe, I think I might be. You are, I know you are, I think. David, buddy, we love you. Man, thank you so much for watching the channel. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you've chosen to travel this journey with a new friend. We are, my beliefs, everyone has them. I can share you mine if you'd like. I believe that we're put here to experience every emotion out there available to the human. I believe that we are to get to know ourselves first, right? To accept ourselves in our own skin, to accept self-acceptance, self-exploration, to laugh at ourselves, to just be comfortable with ourselves, get to know ourselves before we can travel a journey in peace with someone else. To love oneself first, David Scatcherd. Then you're able to love others. So you've decided to share this journey now with someone else. And I think that's where the breakdown is in, let's say, a union or marriages or wherever, is that folks maybe tend not to get to know themselves first before they go in. What do you have to offer to anyone if you don't have yourself first? Right? I was a freaking mess. I was a freaking mess. Just a complete bonzo bean. Okay? Until I went in. Until I traveled from up here to down here and got square with myself. I had nothing to offer anybody. So, David Scatcherd, we love you on this channel. We love that you support the channel. I heard from a little bird that you were sharing your ventures and your journey of life with a friend, a new friend. Maybe not a new friend, but someone you've decided to become your lifelong pal. Love on your journey, my friend. Thanks, David. Hey, as a matter of fact, Todd Eddington, Slapman22, Bill DeJong, Eric Wyke, Grayster723, Matthew Seward, Eric Wyke. Welcome to the channel, you guys, gals, women, and children. Be kind, friends.